if one tool could save you hours every week, help you work faster, and even open the door to new income in 2026. That sounds big. Maybe even too good to be true. But look around. The people getting ahead today are not always the most talented. They are not always the most educated. And they are not always working the hardest. Very often, they are just using smarter tools. That is what makes this moment so important. We are living through a shift. A real one. AI is no longer something only tech people talk about. It is not just for coders, startups, or giant companies. Now it is showing up in normal life, in school, in work, in business, in content creation, in shopping, in planning, in writing, in learning, in almost every part of the day. And if you know which tools to use, your life can change faster than you think. So let me ask you another question. Are you still doing things the slow way because you think AI is too hard, too risky, or just not for you? If the answer is yes, you are not alone. Many people still feel confused by AI. Some think it is overhyped. Some think it is only a trend. Some feel there are too many apps, too many promises, and too much noise. That is fair. Every week a new tool shows up and claims it will change everything. Most of them do not. Some are useful for one day and then you forget them. Some sound smart but do not save real time. Some look cool in ads but feel weak in real life. That is why this video is different. I am not here to show you random AI tools. I am here to show you the ones that can truly make your day easier, your work better, and your future stronger. And here is something else. Stay with me until the end of this video, because I am not only sharing the top AI tools, I am also going to show you how to think about them in the right way, so you do not waste time testing everything. By the end, you will know which types of AI tools matter most, which ones fit real life, and how to spot the ones that are worth your attention. That means you will leave this video with a shortcut. Not more confusion, not more noise, a shortcut. And in a world full of distractions, that is a real reward. Now, let us slow down for a second and look at the bigger picture. Why does this topic matter so much in 2026? Because this is the year AI stops feeling optional. A few years ago, people used AI for fun. They asked silly questions. They made funny images. They tested it for a weekend. Then they moved on. But now the game has changed. AI has become practical. It has become useful. It has become part of how people solve problems. Students use it to study faster. Freelancers use it to write proposals and find ideas. Business owners use it to save money and improve systems. Creators use it to make scripts, voices, thumbnails, and videos. Developers use it to build faster. Even people with regular office jobs use it to write emails, summarize meetings, and organize information. That is why you cannot treat AI like a small trend anymore. It is becoming a real skill. And the sooner you understand it, the better position you will be in. But let me make one thing clear, too. This video is not about replacing people. It is about helping people. Good tools do not remove your brain. They remove friction. They remove boring work. They remove wasted time. Think about the tasks that drain you every day. Writing the same type of email again and again. Searching through 5 websites for one answer. Trying to fix a sentence. Turning one idea into a plan. Looking at a blank page and not knowing where to start. Teams. These things may look small, but they take energy. They slow you down. And when they pile up, they make life harder than it needs to be. The right AI tool can reduce that pressure. Not by doing your whole life for you, but by helping you move. That is the key word here. Move. In 2026, speed matters. Not blind speed. Smart speed. The kind of speed that lets you act on ideas before they disappear. The kind of speed that helps you learn while others are still stuck. The kind of speed that lets one person do the work that used to take a small team. That is why these tools are changing lives. They are not magic, but they are leverage. And leverage changes everything. Maybe you want to start a side hustle, but never have enough time. Maybe you want to grow a YouTube channel. Maybe you want to learn new skills but feel overwhelmed. Maybe you run a small business and need help. Maybe you are a student and want to understand things faster. Maybe you work a normal job and want to become more valuable. AI can help in all of these cases, but only if you use the right tools. That is the whole point. Because here is the truth. The best AI tool is not the most famous one. It is not the flashiest. The best AI tool is the one that solves a real problem for you. That is how you should think. Not, what is the coolest tool? Ask, what is the most useful tool for my real life? That one question can save you months of distraction. And that is why I built this list in a simple way. Every tool in this video has to do at least one important job. It must save you serious time. It must improve the quality of your work. It must help you make, learn, or earn faster. Or, it must remove a painful task from your day. If it cannot do one of those things, it does not belong here. I also want this video to help beginners. So if you are new to AI, this is for you. You do not need a tech background. You do not need perfect English. You do not need special skills. Leonie, need curiosity and a clear reason to learn. That is enough to begin. In fact, many people who win with AI are not experts. They are just willing to test, learn, and adapt. They ask better questions. They stay open. They try a tool, see what works, and improve from there. That mindset matters more than trying to sound smart. So, as we move through this video, I want you to keep one question. Which of these tools can help me right now? Not next year, not someday. Right now. Because this is where life starts to change. Not when you watch 10 more videos. Not when you save 20 links. Not when you build the perfect plan. Change starts when you find one useful tool. And trust me, that can happen faster than you think. One tool can help you write better. Another can research faster. Another can help you create content with less stress. Another can help you build something that once felt impossible. That is why this topic is exciting. It is not only about software, it is about possibility. It is about giving normal people more power, more speed, and more options than they had before. So now that we understand the big picture, it is time to get practical. We are done with the noise. We focus on the tools that matter. The tools people are really using. The tools that make life easier in 2026. And the first one on our list is one of the biggest names in the world of tool. The first tool on our list is ChatGPT. And there is a good reason to start here. If you are new to AI, this is one of the easiest places to begin. If you already use AI, this is still one of the most useful tools to keep in your daily routine. That is rare. Most tools are good at one thing. ChatGPT can help with many things. It can help you write. It can help you plan. It can help you learn. It can help you think. It can help you solve problems, and that is what makes it powerful. It is not just one tool. It feels more like a smart work partner that can jump into many parts of your day. Think about how most people work right now. They open too many tabs. They search for ideas in one place. They write in another place. They plan somewhere else. Then they get stuck and lose focus. A lot of time is wasted, not because people are lazy, but because their workflow is broken. It is slow. ChatGPT helps fix that. It gives you one place to think, write, ask, test, improve, and move forward. That matters more than people realize. Because when a tool reduces friction, it does not just save time, it saves energy. And energy is one of the most valuable things you have. Let us make this simple. Say you are a student. You have a hard chapter to study. The words are confusing. The ideas feel heavy. You read the same page 3 times and still do not get it. This is where ChatGPT can help. You can ask it to explain the topic in easier words. You can ask for a short summary. You can ask it to turn the lesson into 5 simple points. You can ask it to create quiz questions. You can ask it to compare 2 ideas side by side. That changes the whole learning experience. You move from confusion to clarity much faster. And when that happens, learning stops feeling painful. Now, think about a freelancer. Maybe you write, design, edit, manage social media, or offer services online. Freelancers often spend too much time on tasks around the work instead of the work itself. Things like writing client replies, creating proposals, planning offers, making outlines, fixing wording. ChatGPT can handle a big part of that load. You can ask it to draft a proposal. Rewrite your service page. Create a client onboarding message. Build a content plan for your business. Help you price your offer. These are not small tasks. They are the kind of tasks that shape how professional you look. And when you do them faster, you free up more time to earn. Now let us talk about creators. This is where many people feel the real impact of it. Imagine you want to run a YouTube channel, a TikTok page, a blog, or a newsletter. Content creation sounds fun from the outside, but in real life, it can be exhausting. You need ideas. You need titles. You need hooks. You need structure. You need scripts. And you need to keep going, even on days when your brain feels empty. ChatGPT helps a lot here. It can give you topic ideas based on your niche. It can help you shape better titles. It can build an outline. It can write a first draft. It can rewrite a weak opening. It can turn one long video into shorts, posts, and emails. This does not mean it replaces creativity. It supports creativity. It helps you keep moving when you would normally stop. That is one of the biggest reasons people love this tool. It helps people get started. Starting is often the hardest part. A blank page can feel heavy. A rough idea can feel too messy. ChatGPT helps break that block. It takes something vague and helps turn it into something clear. Once that happens, the work becomes easier. Momentum begins. And momentum is powerful. But there is another reason ChatGPT matters in 2026. It helps people think better. Some people worry that AI makes people lazy. That can happen if you use it the wrong way. But if you use it well, it can sharpen your thinking. It can help you compare options. It can show blind spots. It can challenge weak ideas. It can help you organize your thoughts. You can ask it to help you plan a project. Compare job options. Build a study schedule. Create a weekly routine. Make a meal plan. Write a hard message. Or prepare for an interview. In each case, the tool helps you think through the problem with more structure. And that is where many people begin to understand what AI really is. It is not only a machine for answers, it is a machine for support. It helps reduce the distance between idea and action. That is why it feels life-changing for so many people. Not because it is magic, but because it helps you do things that used to take longer, feel harder, or stay unfinished. Of course, this tool is not perfect. And it is important to be honest about that. Sometimes, it gives answers that sound strong but need checking. Sometimes it misses context. Sometimes it needs a better prompt. Sometimes the first answer is weak. That is normal. The key is to treat it like a helper, not a god. You still need judgment. You still need common sense. You still need to review important facts. The people who get the best results know this. They do not copy everything blindly. They guide the tool. They ask follow-up questions. They improve the output. They stay in control. That is also why beginners should not feel pressure to use it perfectly. You do not need to become a prompt genius on day one. Just start simple. Ask clear questions. Give context. Say what you want. If the answer is too long, ask for it shorter. If it sounds too complex, ask for easier words. If it misses the point, ask it to try again. This is how you learn. Not by watching endless tutorials, but by using the tool for real tasks in your real life. And maybe that is the best thing about ChatGPT. It meets you where you are. If you are a beginner, it can help you start. If you are busy, it can help you save time. If you are creative, it can help you produce more. If you are stuck, it can help you move. If you are curious, it can help you learn. Very few tools can do all of that in one place. So if you are wondering where to begin with AI in 2026, this is one of the strongest answers. Start with the tool that gives you the most range. Start with the one that can fit into school, work, business. Start with the one that helps you think, write, plan, and act. That is why ChatGPT earns its place. It is not here because it is famous. It is here because it is useful. But ChatGPT is not the only powerful AI tool in 2026. In fact, the next one is loved by people who want deeper thinking, better long-form writing, and a calmer style of help. And once you see what it can do, you may understand why so many serious users keep it close.